Hello everybody. I am going to try to make this a little bit easier to work with, so give me a minute. All right. What you are looking at in front of you is the project workbook. This workbook has many tabs in it. As you can see, there are a truckload of different tabs that you will be working on throughout this course. The first few tabs are going to be the journal entries, and after that becomes the T accounts, trial balance, adjusting entries, and then financial statements, etc. You will access this information through the assessment section of the classroom under comprehensive project, and you will see the files that not only give you a copy of the journal entries that you'll need to record each and every month, July through December, but also it will give you the actual spreadsheet that you'll need to use. Every time you submit a checkpoint, you will be submitting the same file. The first file you submitted to me should have been updated to include July, August, and September journal entries. I will give you feedback on each one of those entries, and then you will give me another checkpoint that will provide October, November, and December, in addition to the July through September. So essentially you will be giving me 6 months worth of journal entries. I'll go through to make certain that they're accurate. And the reason why I do this is because the entries being correct are so important to the next step, and we want to make certain that I can give you an opportunity to make changes if you made an error. Once you complete the journal entries, you will then transfer all your transactions, each one separately, to the respective T accounts. This T accounts will allow you to have ending balances for each one of your accounts, and these account ending balances will automatically transfer over to the trial balance that you see here. You will manually enter your adjusting entries, which would then automatically calculate your adjusted trial balance. Your adjusting journal entries will be recorded here, transferred to these two cells here, and giving you your ending balance, which will allow you to create your income statement, statement of retained earnings, or your equity statement, and your balance sheet. You will then close out your entries and then create a post-close trial balance. Don't worry about your reversing entries. I don't really give a lot of, I'm not very difficult or hard on these entries, on the reversing entries. Essentially, all you need to do is just reverse your accrual for your interest. And that's all you'll need to do. But I'm hoping this should be sufficient for you. What we need you to do is just use this all your transactions on this worksheet. Your trial balance will be very important. So before you get to that point, it's very important that you create these journal entries accurately, which is why the checkpoints are there, for me to give you some advice, some help, and some guidance on how to create these entries correctly. So using the information on your chart of accounts, do not use any accounts that do not list or are not listed on the chart of accounts. If you have a question about what account to use, reach out to me in an email, and I will most certainly help you with that. The most important thing is using one file for all of the submissions. Your checkpoint 1, your checkpoint 2, your checkpoint 3, and then finally your completed project. You will essentially be completing various tabs in the checkpoints and accumulating a lot of information, which you will ultimately use to create your T accounts and your trial balance and your financial statements. If you have any questions at all, please let me know, and good luck.